Pretty good day for the quarterbacks out there. How have you seen them continue to develop from the spring and to now?
Yeah, camp's been really well for both of them. They're both making plays when they need to. Obviously, they're both not perfect, but they're both moving the offense and making a lot of plays, which is what you want to see from these guys competing for the starting quarterback job. Obviously, Lichtenberg knows the offense like the back of his hand, and Swords is doing a really good job of picking it up and making plays and putting pieces together.
Where does Jones fit in this?
What's that?
Where does Jones fit in this?
He is very talented, super talented. He's still getting a lot of reps. He's out there competing every day too, and he's playing really well for a true freshman. When he has a plan and he knows what he's doing, he is very impressive.
How do you teach a guy like that with the arm talent that he has, like when to let it fly, when to take a little bit? You got to teach him a change up.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, he can throw the ball over those trees over there, but it's not about how far he can throw it. You got to be accurate, you got to be on time, and you got to be able to deliver a catchable ball. So we're working on a lot of touch throws, taking some stuff off, some short and intermediate stuff, but there's no doubt that he has the raw talent to be really good. A bug? Higher ground bugs?
So Brendon told us at the end of spring that he was sitting at about 6 or 7 with the comfortability of the playbook. Where do you feel like he is right now here in fall camp in that aspect?
Yeah, he's definitely progressed from the spring. He had a really good summer, put the work in to learn the offense. Obviously, I'm glad we got 3 more weeks till game. But he's doing a really good job of putting the pieces together, understanding the offense, understanding what we're trying to do. It helps that he's a smart kid that has played football and can figure a lot of things out.
A lot of new faces in that wide receiver room. How have you seen that group grow with your quarterback?
Yeah, there's a lot of depth. Obviously, we got some new guys that came in the summer, but they put a lot of great work in the summer. We have a lot of receivers that have played a lot of college football, which makes the transition easier with the quarterbacks, and they're on the same page with a lot of things because they all have that experience.
Brendon likes Josh Allen. Is he close? I mean, that'd be something to have.
Yeah, they play, in my mind, very similar. Obviously, Josh Allen's an all-pro and elite quarterback in the world, but they both have a lot of similarities just with how they play, how they lead, the type of player they are.
How much of a focus is opening up the middle of the field? It felt like that was an area last year where the offense kind of stalled out a little bit, but with the slot receivers you got, the tight ends you got, we saw X over the middle today.
Yep.
How much of a focus is that?
Yeah, I think it's just finding out what the quarterbacks are comfortable with and who can make plays over the middle of the field. It's a little bit different when you're having to navigate linebackers and safeties and whatnot, and the spaces are a little bit more confined than when you're lined up out wide, mostly just against the corner. But like you said, we got some slot receivers, Tyron Smith, AT, that are played a lot of ball and are used to making plays over the middle, and then the tight ends. We got some playmakers at that position, especially with Joe Royer. Man, he's a big, strong target that knows how to run a lot of routes, and the more comfortable our quarterbacks get at trusting those guys over the middle of the field, obviously the better offense we're going to be. Throwing the ball over the middle opens up out wide and vice versa, so everything goes together.
How more comfortable are you? This is your second year at UC. Like, how do you feel coming to your second higher ground?
Yeah, I think you're just a lot more comfortable with, like you said, higher ground, but going into the season, just the Big 12, what we're facing, kind of what to expect from some of these teams that we're playing. Definitely we all feel more comfortable with the whole process of being at Cincinnati, higher ground, the Big 12, so we're really looking forward to it.
The 3 high safety look isn't something you see regularly. How has that helped with the development and progression of your quarterback?
Man, sometimes we drop back and we feel like there's 13 dudes on defense back there, So we're looking forward to getting ready for some scout team stuff and, some more normal looks, I'd say. But it's a really good defense. It's a really unique defense. And I think going against a defense like this throughout all spring, summer, and fall camp, I think it'll really help once we transition to a more normal defense.
Final question. Join Coach Cardwell and start chirping at Coach White across the field?
I got one time the second practice. Maybe not as intense as they got, but we were chirping a little bit each other during 7-on-7. But Coach White, man, he's really energetic and has the defense flying around, which is good to see.
He's got to be a great addition to the staff. Just energy.
Oh yeah.
Him and Kerry together.
Yeah, they are both very, very energetic. Obviously Coach Combs has been doing it for a long time, as has Coach White, but you put both of them on the same side of the ball, they high energy defense for sure.
Cool. Thanks, Coach.
Cool. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Coach.